أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Welcome back to our program MTA Kids Time here in MTA International Gambia Studio. In this episode or in this series, we are discussing about a specific book for children. The title Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Kindness for Children. So in our previous episode, we were talking about the right of inheritance for all boys and girls and women as well, given to them by the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's teaching. So in this episode, we will be talking about the care of orphans. What is the teaching of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam regarding taking care of orphans? So without wasting much time, we just start the program with the recitation from the Holy Quran by Brother Taban. Please give us the recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Translation: In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. By the fleeting time, surely man is in a state of loss, except those who believe and do good works, and exhort one another to accept truth, and exhort one another to be steadfast. Jazakallah.
Thank you very much for that good recitation. So we all heard the Holy Quran says man is in a state of loss except those who believe in Allah Almighty. And then they are advising each other goodness and patience. So may we be one of those people. Jazakumullah. Once again, coming back to our discussion, topic of discussion today. As I said, the teaching of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with regards to taking care of orphans. As we know, the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has emphasized on this so much so that it is very essential for us to focus on this so that we can act upon this, because it's very important nowadays. In this book, the child who was narrating this is Walid. He said, Walid got up and said, I am an orphan. My parents died a long time ago. My foster parents looked after me. They were always very kind to me. They brought me up like their own child. I am very grateful to Allah Almighty and His Messenger Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam for the concern shown about the care of orphans. Because Allah Almighty says in the Holy Quran, the child says he is an orphan. The parent passed away for a long time. He was under the care of his foster parents, and this parent treated the child very well. They treated him very well, like their own child. They brought him up with care, just like the way they take care of their child. And then the teaching of the Holy Quran with regard to this. The Holy Quran says, Bada'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. Yas'alunaka 'anil yatama qul islahun lahum khairun wa in tukhalituhum fa ikhwanukum wallahu ya'lamul mufsida minal muslih. That is, they ask you concerning the orphans. People at that time, during the time of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they keep on asking him about orphans, because many teachings are coming regarding inheritance, regarding education, regarding marriage, regarding many things. So, but they did not see anything about orphans. So that's why they keep on asking him about orphans. And the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam was told by Allah Almighty to respond in this manner. He said, "Qul islahun lahum khairun." He said, promotion of their welfare is an act of great goodness. That is the best answer. To take care of orphans is an act of great goodness, meaning you are doing a great good deeds. And it's going to be a source of blessings for you. And if you intermix with them, then they are your brethren. If you understand, intermix with them, do your things with them, help them, promote them, they know that fa ikhwanukum, they are your parents. They are your brethren, that are your brothers. And Allah knows the mischief maker from the reformer. This is found in Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 221. The Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said, "I am the one who looks after the needs of an orphan and bringing him on or her up in the best possible manner. We will be together in heavens like two fingers of a hand." And the narrator raised his finger, forefinger, and middle finger by way of illustration. This is a great promise. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "I, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and those people who are taking care of the orphans, I promise them that in heaven we'll be together like two fingers in the same hand." These are two fingers, but they are connected to one hand. They are all connected to this. These are fingers. So you see, that is the proximity, the closeness you'll be having with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in heaven. So see how great this action is. So therefore, it's a great opportunity for all of us, for our parents, for people in the society, to get closer to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by taking care of orphans in the best possible manner. You are lucky. So therefore, it's important we take note of this. Then Walid explained that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had given detailed instruction to Muslims as to how orphans should be treated. He did not only emphasize the importance, the essence, but he also teaches them how to take care of orphans. That's the beauty of Islam. It will not only tell you, okay, stop consuming alcohol, it's bad, but it will tell you the reason why alcohol is bad. You understand? Because the Holy Quran, for instance, alcohol, is said, it's amalu shaitan, fajitanibu. It's the work of shaitan. Go away from it. Because it what? It will make you not to even observe your prayer. So it's not a negative aspect. So the same thing. If the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell you anything, he will tell you how to do it. That's make him perfect teacher. That make him perfect reformer. Then he continues to say, therefore, he understood their feelings. He said, while it said, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself was an orphan. We know that. The father passed away before his birth. The mother passed away after just 60 years after his birth. So you can see, he understood what it takes to be an orphan. He understood how an orphan feels. So therefore, he emphasized on this point so much so that people have to take care of the orphans. He said, Tariq also said, I have a book which contains the sayings of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In one of them, he is reported to have said, listen attentively to this. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best compound is the compound where orphans are treated kindly. But the reverse, the worst compound also, it is compound where orphans are treated unkindly. You hear this? Yes. If you want to see the best compound, go to a compound where you know that there's an orphan and that orphan is being treated well and kindly, just like part and parcel of the family. That compound is the best as described by the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the worst, it is where they are treated badly and unkindly. Go away from that compound. You understand? Yes. So that's very, very important. And Miss Michelle also said the bringing up of orphans is a very delicate and important matter. Islam lays great emphasis on the care of orphans. It tells us that they should be treated as members of the family and be brought up in the best possible manner. It is the responsibility of those who take up the role of guardian to provide for the orphans in their care a good education and take good care of their property until they are old enough to manage their own property. This young child, those who are responsible for taking care of them, they should make sure that they take care of them, educate them, just like part of the family member, until when they get matured and they are capable of taking care of their own property, they should be given their own property. As you already mentioned, inheritance, because they have a share. So that is very, very essential. Now, before we go to the questions and wrap up, I want to hear a reading. Let's hear a scrap that is an extract from Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam with regard to this very important topic we are saying. So, Brother Nuruddin, please recite that for us this year.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The promised Messiah alayhi wassalatu wassalam has said, a Muslim should always be ready to discharge the rights of God and the rights of fellow beings. Malfuzat, Volume 10, page 61, Urdu edition, published by the Islam International Publication Ltd. 1960s.
That's the statement of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam, the today's age reformer, that a Muslim, it is obligatory upon you that you should be ready to discharge the right of God and the right of your fellow being. And orphan, of course, are part of it, because Islam has taught you to take care of them, good care of them. So therefore you should be ready to discharge the right of those orphans as well. So that is a very important matter. It's a very important topic that we have to emphasize on. It doesn't matter if you see anybody treating, you feel like you see somebody treating the orphans unkindly, you can tell them this. The Holy Prophet, remember, he promised those people who took care of the orphans kindly, they will be in the same place in heaven, just like two fingers in the same hand. And also, the Holy Prophet also said, the worst compound is the compound where orphans are maltreated. So that is, in essence, these are the two aspects we should concentrate on. One, taking care of, good care of orphans. What blessing are you going to get? What are the blessings? What does the Holy Prophet promise us? He promised us, yes, Nuruddin, can you give him the mic? The Holy Prophet promised those who take good care of orphans of?
You and him will be like two fingers in one hand in heaven.
In heaven. That's the promise. So that's a great blessing. Who don't want to be with the Holy Prophet? None of us. All of us want to be with the Holy Prophet also. Yes. So therefore, it is important that we act upon this teaching whenever we are having the opportunity. And we try to emphasize this to people so that they can also learn this. They can get the opportunity. The worst compound is the compound. Yes, Zainab, give her the mic. According to this, the Holy Prophet said the worst compound is the compound
where an orphan is treated badly or unkind.
Is treated badly or unkind. So therefore, we all want to have the best compound, right? Yes. So therefore, if we see people treating orphans badly, we should advise them. The Holy Prophet said, the worst compound is the compound where orphans are treated badly. So may Allah save us from being among those people in that compound. Thank you very much for your participation. This what we have in this episode. So viewers, we come to the end of another episode. We are discussing about taking care of orphans, the good care of orphans. And we have seen the promise the Holy Prophet has given for those people taking care of good orphans, and also the repercussion of those people who are maltreating the orphans. So this is what we have for you here in MTA International Gambia Studio until we come on your way. I am your presenter, Said Sambaso. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
There is no God but Allah. There is no God but Allah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is his messenger.